Hello friends, my name is Kelsey and today I'm going to be doing a creations video for the month of October 2011. And like I said before, I only have a few things because I didn't have a lot of time in October to make jewelry. So I only have 8 things to show you guys. So let's get started. In no particular order, we have a penguin pendant, and I made this for a friend because she loves penguins and her birthday was in October, and I made 2 of these, one for her and one for me. And I took a photo off of Google and just copied what it looked like, and this is what it came out as. And I think it's super cute. I didn't even know I could make animals because this is like, actually, it's the second animal that I've made, but I'll show you the first one in a couple seconds. So, yeah, this is the penguin. And the first animal I made is this zombie kitten. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's this video on YouTube, and it's called Meow, M-E-O-W, like it sounds, and it's by Cyriac. It's C-Y-R-I-A-K, and it's this video, and it's kind of creepy, but it's like zombie kittens, and I kind of copied it off of that. So this cat is, well, the back's really ugly, but this kitten is like a deep forest green, and then it has stitches, and I used, what did I use? Oh yeah, TLS with red pastels mixed in to make the blood. And then the stitches are just black clay. And then the eyes are glow-in-the-dark clay mixed with yellow, or pale yellow. And then I took black paint and went around the eyes. And I kind of goofed up on this one. See? Kind of got on the eyes a little bit. And then it has 3 whiskers on each side, and then a nose and a mouth. And I totally forgot that I needed to put an eye pin in because it's so thin that, or actually I did try to put in an eye pin and it started to crack. So I just glued it to the back, and I put these clay blobs right here so that the eyes wouldn't fall out because they're not really attached. So it's really ugly on the back, but no one's going to see the back. So it's just a little pendant and you can't see it. That's a good shot. Okay, next thing. Cinnamon Toast Crunch pendant. My friend made one of these, but I also made one too, but hers doesn't have the cinnamon sugar on the sides, or each side. And I started making this a long time ago, like maybe a year or 2 ago, and it was not turning out the way I wanted because I really wanted the cinnamon sugar texture and I wanted it to be scented. So I did get the secret ingredients to make it scented. So I used craft sand that I got at Hobby Lobby to make the cinnamon sugar. Ooh, that looks really good. You can see all the texture. It's all glinty and reflecty. I really like how it came out, but it kind of started to crack right here. I'm just hoping it doesn't crack even farther because it's so thin. I think it'd just break in half. And it does smell like cinnamon too. So next thing, heart, earth tone kind of ring. I got an order for a blue and green striped star ring or something like a year ago, or actually it was a few months ago, and I just took the leftover clay and marbled it, and it's kind of hard to see because the colors are so like each other. Yeah, that's good. So I just mixed it together and made a heart ring. I used a cookie cutter to cut the heart, and I think it turned out okay, but there's this like all this hair on the top. I still have cinnamon sugar on my hands from the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Okay. Oh yeah, and by the way, excuse my nails. They're really, really gross. Like, look at that. Eh. Okay, anyway, Next we have 2 cinnamon rolls. First is a necklace, or pendant, sorry. It's a cinnamon roll pendant or a cinnamon bun. It's pretty self-explanatory. I used a toothbrush to make the texture on the top and on the sides. And I used TLS and white pastels to make the frosting. Oh, it looks so good. I just want to eat it. And the icing is also scented, so it does smell like cinnamon. And I really, really like how it turned out. I started making this, I guess last December I started making this. And I also have a cinnamon roll ring, also scented, same stuff. I like how this one turned out better than the necklace though, because it, like, the icing looks a lot better. This one looks like real. And then this one kind of looks kind of spidery. You know how, like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but the cinnamon or the icing looks kind of spidery. Same stuff. I'll put it on for you like so. It looks so cute. I like how it's like dripping down the sides. Because they do that, like, most of the frosting's on the side, you gotta admit. Okay, next thing, a Hershey Kiss pendant. I used a real wrapper for the Hershey Kiss, and I used a real label, you know, the Kisses label, but the inside, the chocolate, the actual Kiss, is polymer clay. And I made the whole thing and I just shaped it next to a real Hershey Kiss to get the gist of it. And I also started making this in December, and I think it turned out like really good. Next thing is the last thing is a pretzel pendant, and the eye pin and the jump ring recently fell out, and it is right here. So this is supposed to be in this, but it kind of fell out, but I'll fix it later. I made a mold of a real pretzel, you know, like the little crunchy ones, not the soft, huge ones. I made a mold of it, and then I filled it with brown clay in the same color as the pretzel, like a real pretzel. And then I took white clay and I just cut it with my X-Acto knife to make the salt. And I used some tools to bead it in there because it did not want to stay in the mold. But I think it turned out really, really good. People have asked me if it's a real one, and I love when people say that. And last thing, I don't know if you guys want to see it, but I finished the Jake the Dog pendant that I had in my last video. I baked it in September, but I painted on the eyes in October. So I kind of goofed up on the eyes. I had to redo it a bunch of times, but it turned out okay. It doesn't look nearly as creepy. See, from a distance it doesn't look that bad, but up close, it looks not that good, but it's okay. No one's going to be looking at it this close. So that's it. I will not have as many in the November creations video because I don't have a lot of time this month. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye!